Hey up, hello, and a very warm welcome back to Grim Sim Labs. I didn't do the intro, did I? Let's do that. How do I do it? You know, I go away for a week and I forget what I'm doing. How are you all doing? Hope you're having a great day, great week, and great month. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me. We've got Lyra back. I'm back from London. My excursions, I'm sure I'll tell you all about them as we go. Had an amazing time with my partner, had an amazing time at Ghost, and had an amazing time at Titus Andronicus. So let's get straight into this and I'll feed you all in on that as we go. Hey Grim, what's up? Hey up, Lyru. How was your treasure hunt? Actually, okay, I didn't find anything during the last dig, but I still have another 4 crosses on the map to dig. That's a lot of crosses. So we must keep digging. Never give up. It's Steve from Minecraft. I've not found the Minecraft movie yet. I was expecting a giant crab and a treasure chest next to it as it's marked on the map, but the monster I expected to see wasn't that big at all. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't a monster. But still, I thought I'd share what I found with you. Want to see it? Here, hang this on your wall. I guess it will improve your decoration here at least. Even though I didn't find a treasure, I want you to share what I found with him. Do you know why? Because I always keep my word. Whatever I find, I will share with you. I'm fine by that, love. I'm fine by that. Item and treasure monster. Whoa! It's a crab! We got crabs! Let's go! Yay! Crimson went away, came back with crabs. Oh, it sounds like something from 10 years ago. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. We'll go to sleep and see. We'll see another customer, shall we? Hi up, love. How are you doing? Are you bringing me some goodness? Are you bringing me some sweet sushi? Hey, Blacksmith, what's up? I'm all good, thanks. I guess I could do pretty well for someone who almost died. The Black Witch escaped and I also got myself killed. I wish I'd taken my fighting lessons a little more seriously. You should be very grateful. Who doesn't sweat in training bleeds in the fight? Yeah, wise words. Yeah, I had to think about it. I like that, but it's entirely my stupid teacher's fault, you know? Oh, God. Blaming someone else for not making these lessons interesting anyway. Hit this piece of log 10,000 times, Susha. Lift this stone 10,000 times, Susha. Run to the mountain 100 times, Susha. Look at me. Do you think I can be a war mage? I think you can be a karate kid, gal. I came to this school to make spells and potions, but the only thing they want from me is to kill someone. What did you hope to do by joining the magic school? Watering flowers? Oh, that's the wrong thing to say. I joined the school to save lives and do great things, not to kill people. Oh, good. But they say they won't graduate me without killing a tough enemy. I don't know how we will solve this problem. Oh. I see. Anyway, the Black Witch ran away, but I can say that she left a valuable loot. I brought it to you. After all, I can say that I survived thanks to you, Blacksmithy. Here, the flying broom is totally useless here and not worth much. But if you stop by the inner ring, you can sell it for a good price. Well, I have to go now. I will explain to my teachers what is going on and have them scold me. Excellent. See you later, love. Ta-ra. We've earned a witch's broom. My goodness, we're earning all the things at the minute, aren't we? Where's my witch's broom, then? Here it is. Here it is, a dark witch's broom that escaped from the hands of the sorceress Susha. Lovely stuff. Right, time to go to bed and get a new customer. Oh, what's that made out of? Silver. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, not a problem. Not a problem. No using stuff, and that's all that really matters. Let's just check. I've got 2 on gold. Yes, I do. Yeah, 1 on copper. Sweet. Anything else we need here? Tamara, we can't get, can we? Cool. Yeah, we've got stuff. We've got stuff. I don't think we are desperate for anything else. Scylla, are we good on Scylla? Where's Scylla? There's Scylla. Yeah, that's fine. Coal, copper. We've got loads of copper, though, haven't we? So let's move them on to Scylla actually. Move Orange Fox, our miner who goes everywhere, onto the Scylla mine for us, and let's go there. We probably need some canker actually. We always use canker. Anyway, Scylla's fine. Sick! Right, more decorations come in at the end of chapter 2. Let's go back to bed and carry on. Do you want to end the day? Absolutely. We are bashing through the story today, guys. We are smashing it right now. Here we go. What do you want? How can I help you? Mayano, Mayano. It's Two-Face. Good day to you, Grim. How are you? I'm good. You? I'm not so good. I've been seeing my friend Sierra looking sad lately. It must be because of this tournament. Sierra is someone I've known since I was a kid. I know her well, and I don't think she wants something like this. I'm pretty sure this was his thick-headed father's idea. We have to help her somehow. You're right, she's not very happy about it. I know, wait a minute, did you talk to her? Yes, she asked me to help one of the yes, we talked a little about his father and his actions. Poor girl. I know what she's trying to do, but I have a better plan. Look, we need to save Sierra from the trap she's fallen into. This tournament thing, it's not good for her. Everyone is talking dirty behind her back. People are betting on her potential husband's life. There will be a lot of bloodshed after the tournament, and in the end, she will have to marry the best killer. Do you think a woman's dream of marriage is like this? No, I know her well. She is not someone who would want to be the prize of such brutalism, and I don't think she wants to marry any of the participants. I still don't understand how I can help. I also participated in that tournament to save her from the situation. Oh, dude. I know what you're thinking. It's not like that. Yeah, it is like that, Mayano. Don't cut me and let me finish it. I will win the fights. I will pick all the opponents, and I will win the tournament. I will not marry her. Have me. I believe this is the only way to save her from this disgusting situation she is, and I need a good weapon to do this. Let's ask some more questions. This is too dangerous for you. Why are you doing something like this? The truth is, Sierra is different to me, but not in that way. You know, this disease that covers my body has caused most people to see me as a monster since childhood, which I completely understand. When I was a child, the situation used to affect me more, but Sierra has never been that kind of person. For example, one day the kids in the neighborhood beat me so badly that I lay in the mud for minutes. No one helped me that day, not even the adults passing by. Only she came. She came and lifted me up, and then gave me her scarf to clean my face. I still carry that scarf on my waist today. There it is, look. I guess it gives you an idea of why I helped her. I'll save her from this situation no matter what. She's a good person, and she deserves better than this. I understand, man. I think that's pretty cool. Tell me the truth, are you in love with her? How many times do I have to tell you it's not like that? Because when I say it's not like that, it's not like that. Look, Sierra is someone special to me, okay? The reason why she's special to me is that when she looks at my face, she just does not look at it as if she was looking at a pile of dirt. We're more like close friends, that's all. I understand. I don't know if I'd go in a tournament for it. What if she wants to marry Lord Karlach, maybe? Look, I won't lie, Sierra is a woman so beautiful that even she could steal the hearts of most lords, but I wonder why Lord Karlach didn't want to marry her until now. Why did he wait until the tournament to marry her? I'll tell you why. Because he's a scumbag who doesn't think about anything else except his own fame and reputation. If he loves Sierra very much, he could have chosen to honour her marriage with a magnificent and dignified wedding, rather than tarnishing it on the bloody sands of the arena. I understand. Do you really believe you can defeat Lord Karlach? I'm not afraid of him. I'm not afraid of anyone. All I need is a weapon. While he was being raised, eating with a silver spoon in his mouth, I was protecting the flock of sheep from the wolves. I never underestimate my opponent, but I don't want the expensive sword lessons he received because of his rich father to mislead you either. One way or another, we will see who is good in the arena. But of course, I need a weapon for this, and this is why I'm here. I understand. Cool. What type of weapon do you want? To win this tournament, I only need one weapon, Blacksmith. I do not currently have a suitable weapon to fight against Lord Karlach. The man is a hard nut, but he can still bleed with a piercing weapon. I would like to ask you that you make me a spear with an extremely piercing feature. I think I can pierce his thick armor this way. I'm so sorry, this is my last money. I can only give you a bit of money, that's fine. So we need to make a spear, which is going to be... Well, let me write this down. Spear, 200 pierce rate. That's the hard bit, is it not? And 2 kg. Quenching type clear water. That's fine. It'll be clear right now. Sweet. Okay, cool. Pierce rate of 200. Oh, that's going to be hard, though, without the extra quenching. I'll make your weapon for free. You just kill Lord Karlach. The guy's definitely not the most popular guy in town, is he? Thank you, Blacksmith. 25 plus reputation. Thank you. Trust me, I'll do my best. Okay, cool. Sweet, sweet. Thanks, Mariana. Right, let's make a spear, then. Wow, that was 10 minutes of the video. Already done. That's how we do it. Right, so to make a spear, we need to make a long-ass handle. Let's get a pommel on the end for now. Let's put a basic one on. A long handle, which is going to be 124 meters plus. So there we go. Sweet. And we're going to give it a guard. We'll give it that for now. Is there anything? Oh, there is one with a pierce, isn't there? There's that one. Yeah. Okay, cool. And is that heavy though? Yeah, that is heavy. Maybe we don't want that. I don't know, we'll see. So it is a spear at the minute. Blade, if I put one of these on, does it become a heavy weapon? Yes, it does, unfortunately. So I can't like put something like that on. Unfortunately, that doesn't class as a spear. So let's do a normal blade. Let's take that off. Let's take it off. Let's take it off. How do I take it off? Why would I take it off? What am I doing wrong? Oh, that's it. That's how I do it. Oh, welcome back to the game, Grim. Let's do a blade point. Pierce rate 30. Sweet. Let's do another one of them. Right, let's see what we're up to. And we need it to be 200. Are you kidding me? Okay. And weight of less than 2 kg. Okay. Let's have a look. So quenching type is going to be water. The pierce rate goes up the most with... Oh, there's 156 there. Which is, or 157, which is Morka ore. Okay, cool. 158 there. Weight's still down. And can we get the pierce rate up any more with this? We can. Okay, cool. If we add pieces of this, it's not going to necessarily help. So let's just take away this for now. Oops. And let's have a look again at the... If I put that guard on, it's going to be too much. Yeah, it's too much. Look, it went way too high. Pierce rate, we just want it to be straight so that we get the pierce rate bonus. Is there anything that gives us a pierce rate? I'll tell you what, let's just have a look and see if there's anything in skills tree that we want. So we've got the pommels here. Is a pommel going to help us? Potentially. Got the hammers and the guards there. Let's try opening up the eastern pommels and see if anything in there helps us out. I think that's worth doing. If it's not, it's too late. Cool. Okay, cool. Let's go back and have a look. Our new pommels. Nice. So, does changing the pommel increase the pierce? Not looking at it. Aha! Surely something like that increases the pierce. Apparently not. Apparently not. No, nothing increases the pierce. Some sexy ass pommels though. Look at these. That's cool. Oh yes. Oh, Grim likes that. Grim likes that a lot. Nice, we've got some more options for the future. So I guess I need something light as possible, really. 0.018, lovely. Okay, yeah, that'll do. Cool. So that's the best we can get there. Now let's have a look at the handle. So if we increase the handle, do we increase the pierce? No, it just decreases it slightly. And I can't go any lower. I can go a bit lower. Okay. That's a half spear. That's a spear. Sweet. Guard. So there's that increases the thingy, but we want something light basically. So let's try and go for something light. I think that's what we want anyway. Unless there's any pierce rates down here. No, I don't think so. We've got a 0.58. We've got a 0.3. Is that the smallest? I think it might be. Oh, 0.3. Was that 0.1 something? Oh no. Where's that tiny guard? That's weight 1. Wow. Okay, cool. So we have this guard on right now, which is 0.03. So apparently that's one of the least. Excellent. Blade type. Okay, we'll go. Right, so we want pierce, don't we? So let's have a look at what blade type gives us the most pierce. And we are looking down here again. Pierce rate 1 there. We'll just add that for now and see if we can find anything worth any more for the old pierce. If not, it's fine. We'll figure it out. No, nothing else for pierce. Wow. And there's stuff that gives it like 0, but like no, we'll take the 1. We'll take the 1. Sweet. Okay, cool. Oh, it's becoming a glaive. Oh no, this is going to be impossible to make. Oh no. Okay. Plus 33.1. Blade point. Is there any other points that give us a higher pierce rate than 30? I don't think so. I think that is the only one we've got. Okay. How do we get the pierce rate up? We can't use one of these because it turns it into a heavy weapon. unfortunately. And that's the only one with the Pierce Rate Edition. So, oh, we can change the wood to get it slightly more. 182 I saw. Okay, cool. That was on the most, I think. 0.2, 0.86. Yes, that's the highest. I mean, I could quench, but I can't quench, so that's not going to help us either. Total weight is 3.16 as well now. Why are these so heavy? I'm so not thinking today. I'm so not thinking today. Oh, okay, okay. Ebony's the best. See, we could easily do it if we could quench it, but we can't. Oh, we can with clear water. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That's done it. So now we just need to get the weight down because the ebony tree is too much, I'm guessing. That brings it right down and keeps us slightly over. Is that good enough? Spear, 200. Under 2 kg. That works for us. That works for us. Okay, luckily I've realised that was giving us a much lower thing. But look, like, what is it? There we go. Air potion 243, that would have easily got us there. But yeah, clear water, emerald tree, mortar, and hollow ground. That'll do. That's the sword design. And that's what I'm going with. Sick, let's start it. Let me know what you would have done differently, if you could have done anything differently. Let's make some mortar. So it's 3 gold. Oh, workers. Right, let's go for a quick mine and see if we can get something. It's awesome having all these items here. Kind of wish you got them a bit earlier in the game, actually. I feel like if you had to play a game for like 7,000 hours, like we've played this one, it'd be nice to give you it. It'd be nice to give you it at some point. Right, we'll head down to the gold area, see if we can get some quick gold, see if we can get something. Because we need 3 gold and 1 silver, basically. So we will see if we can get that. How are you all doing then? So, what to talk about today? I went to Manchester. I went to London to see Ghost. Absolutely outstanding. One of the best gigs I've ever been to. Cracking sing-along. Nobody is doing 80s heavy metal, heavy rock better than Ghost right now. Absolutely phenomenal. Had such a good time. Went to Manchester with my mates James and his brother Tom, and it was their first time seeing Ghost. Truly theatrical. We was quite late into the arena, to be honest with you, but it was manic because it was the very first gig of the tour. And there was a lot of really heavy Ghost fans there. The queue was awful to get in, absolutely awful. But yeah, we got in eventually and saw the band. No support acts. There isn't enough space on stage to do a support act. To be honest with you, with the setup that Ghost have got, it was truly, and I don't say this lightly. It was phenomenal. It was absolutely phenomenal. 2 pieces in there, sick. We'll have them. Nice. So yeah, played a really good set of like so a lot of older stuff at the start, some darker stuff, and then seeing the show because obviously that was the very first show of this tour. So there was a lot of like stuff that was still working out on stage. Seeing it a couple of days later and seeing how it had evolved, including a different song added in, was excellent. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, had such a good time hearing Majesty live for the first time. They played one of my favourite songs, which is called Monstrance Clock, which I've never seen live, and I was very excited when he started singing it. And that was a nice thing because I'm so guilty of like looking at set lists before I go and knowing what I'm going to get. And it was so nice to go to a gig where I didn't know what the front man was going to look like. I didn't know what the setup was going to be, and the setup has improved so much. I'll talk about individual experiences in another video, but this setup has improved so much. They had this incredible crucifix lighting rig, which is just unbelievable, man. I mean, it looked sensational. So that was really, really cool. And then it like the backdrop fell down. Oh, they did like a Kiss opening. Do you know you wanted the best? The hottest band in the world. Kiss. They did a soft opening like that with the kabuki drop, which is the curtain falling from the start, which had like holes in it. It was all textured. It had holes in it, so you could see the light bursting through. And the show started off with him singing on a video screen to one of the new songs from the album that comes out tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to an album release tomorrow night actually for it as well, which is going to be sick. So yeah, needless to say, your boy Grim had a marvelous time. What else have they done? So they had a great set. They had like a textured backdrop that dropped halfway through and became like a church. And then at one point during year 0, the stained glass windows exploded and the church fell down and it became an outer space thing. And there was Jesus was there in a rocket ship. Man, oh my word, it was sick. He was on a massive podium at one point, a la Lady Gaga, with his big dress on and his metal fingers. It was incredible, man. I mean, it was just mind blowing. And one of the really interesting things, certainly from my perspective, was it was a phoneless gig as well. So you wasn't looking through people on the phones and stuff. I last got a bit annoyed when someone had sneaked a phone in and got it out during the thing. I was like, leave me, man, it doesn't matter. Don't let it affect your experience. Which I think she was enjoying the fact that it wasn't a phone gig, you know, that you wasn't staring through a screen, that you was actually enjoying the music. I got quite good at it over the years, actually, where I used to look at it through a screen. I used to try and get nice photos and all that crap. Then I realised, it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter if you get a good photo or not, if you're not actually living it. So stopped that, like heavily stopped that. And I was like, look, I'll get a few photos during a song or whatever. And the majority of videos I take these days is actually me and Owlast singing. Because guess what? I will absolutely watch them videos back and forth and watch us singing out of tune, smiling, having a good time. That to me is worth more than capturing a moment on film. I'll watch that more, you know. I don't really need to explain to people I don't need to show people the gig. I can explain it to them, you know, in the same way that I've just explained to you what's just happened. And the very first night we went, there was 6 songs that had never ever been performed before. 4 of which were from the new album, and 2 of which were from a previous album, etc., etc. So phenomenal. Loved it. Yeah. So I'm probably going to be talking about that for the next few episodes, but there we go. That's all good. Hope you don't mind. Cool. Because, you know, that's what Grim does. He sits here and he plays a video game, he chills out, and he just tells you about his life. So Morka is 1 Scylla. Lovely stuff. There we go. Now, Morka needs to be heated up to approximately 1830. Sick. So let's go. Let's get that on, shall we? And, we need some coal in there. Let's stick some coal in to the old furnace. Get it ready to rock. I think we missed. Pretty much missed, yeah. Sick. There we go. Nice. And let's get the bellows going. Let's heat up the fires of hell. So, yeah, it was so good. And, yeah, what else was there? Finale was great. Ended up in a few tears during Mary on a Cross, just because it always reminds me of my nan. We lost my nan, and it always reminds me of it. Only because her name was Mary. So she wasn't a heavy metal fan. Although I used to say she looked like Alice Cooper. She never found that as a compliment. Don't know why. I would. Just saying. Come on, Scylla, melt, baby. Melt, baby. Melt, baby. 1831 is what Scylla needs to melt at. It should be hot. There we go. Lovely stuff. Here we go. Sick. So we're going to make all of this out of Morka. No messing around here. Nice. This might be worth making a few extra bits, actually. We'll see how hard it is to hit. But we've got a lot, and actually Morka's quite valuable, I think. So, yeah, we can make a few pommels and guards out of it. Should be good. We'll maybe put in a new thing so it uses up a bit more metal, and we'll get it smashed out at the end of the episode. So yeah, had a great time, really good time. Really nice spending time with my mates. Nice spending time with our lass. I met the Ratties, Wingnut as I've affectionately called her because she's got massive ears, and Sushi, which doesn't need to change its name. Do you know what I mean? Sushi's good. I like Sushi. So I had a really nice time there. Had a nice time with the kids. Got the boy making smash burgers, and he did a really good job, actually, and really sort of engaged with him in that. So that was nice. It was a good time. And then went to Stratford to see Titus Andronicus, which is one of the bloodiest plays I've ever seen. When you're seeing someone's hand get cut off with a chainsaw, which is in a thing, and just blood spilled everywhere. Yeah, it was fabulous. It was absolutely fantastic, and I was really impressed with our lass. Actually, she's not a fan of theatre in particular. Well, she enjoys theatre. That's not to say that she's not a fan. She's just not. She doesn't really know Shakespeare. She doesn't really know the show. She had a great time, and I was really proud at how well she kept up as well. So good on you, lass. Good on you. You can stay. You can continue being my partner. Well played. She won't be watching this, so don't worry. She did send us over some money today, and I was like, "Oh, right, what's that for?" She was like, "Oh, for the food you bought last week." I was like, "Oh, no, we'll pretend it's boyfriend tax instead." She's like, "Boyfriend tax?" I was like, "Yep, that's what you owe me. That's boyfriend tax." So yeah, man, had a great time. Yeah, tidied up the kids' room a bit. Played with the boy cooking. That was fun. Taught him a little bit of the old grim cooking techniques. Yeah, it was fun. We had a good laugh, and hopefully taking him to download this year as well, which will be a little bit mental. So I'm sure he'll have the time of his life there, watching Green Day. It's something. Oh shoot! I left it out. Since when have I done that? I've always put it away. Oh, what is this? There we go. Now let's heat it back up. Back to 1830. Oh, I'll just put it in my hand. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm so sorry. There we go. Sick. Right, let's get these bits done. Nice. Smashy. Lovely. So, yes, I had a really good time. Stayed in a hotel in Manchester, which wasn't bad. It was an Ibis, but go sing a song which starts off, "Standing here by the abyss." So, that become the joke. Ha ha ha. Very funny. So yeah, and then went to Satan's Hollow, so which is a nightclub in Manchester, a little bit like Spiders in Hull. It's just a painted black club with like stained glass windows and loads of gothy stuff, and people don't know how to dance because they just stand on the dance floor, which I find really weird. So I taught them all how to dance. Very good, Grim, very good. Sick, let's go. Mochka. And this will be clear water. Yes, it is. Sick. Now, do I want it to go down a bit? Now, we'll just get it in. Oh, my computer froze just a second there, but we still got it on 98. Banging. Grim did. Good. Let's go. Let's stick all this in. Sick. Nice. And this one. Now, I think it's 124, isn't it? But I can't remember the wood it is. It is emerald. There we go. Sick. Emerald tree. Let's go. Let's pick up the emerald. Where are you? This one. And 124. Nice. We can do that. So, yes, I had a great time. Got some mummy dust at the end, which is like a build the fire out over the crowd. With a bit like Alice Cooper, do you know $1 Billion Baby? It's like that sort of thing. The fire some confetti cannons. If this goes under 124, I'm going to be knackered. Yeah, that's gone under 124. I'm knackered. It's no good because that would then not be classed as a spear if it's under 124. So got to be careful with that, guys. Got to be careful. So okay, Grim is the master blacksmith. Master. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, played "Darkness at the Heart of My Love," which is a beautiful song. There's a darkness at the heart of my love, runs cold, runs deep. Yeah, we had. Oh man, I can't stop talking about it because it was so good. It was one of the best gigs I've ever been to. It was absolutely insane. I'll try and put some photos on. We weren't allowed phones, which was really interesting, right? So yeah, small crosses, nice. Yeah, we'll have that. Yeah, a non-phone gig. Who'd have thought you'd have that these days? And you know what? It was quite refreshing. Except there was one dude in London who had his phone out, which I was fine with. I was like, whatever. Our last got real upset about it. And I'm like, he's alright, just ignore it, it's fine. And she's like, no, and she's pointing him out to the security and all this. I'm like, you're a little grass, and I love it. But yeah, I mean, I've just it was just a bit different, really. It was a bit different because you want watching it through phones. But again, that doesn't really bother me. Partly because I'm tall, so I see over the phones anyway, and I just don't pay attention to them. And in terms of recording stuff of my own, I've got really good at not doing it. So I like to live in the moment. I like to have a dance. I don't even need to look at the stage all the time, even when there's some sort of magnificent stuff like Ghost going on. I always say to like the people behind me. I said to the people behind me in London, I was like, look, I know I'm tall. I said, but I'll be dancing, I'll be swaying, I'll be moving. Don't worry too much. And they're like, oh, well. And I was like, look, if you want to stand in front of me, that's fine, whatever. We're standing around here. That's, because we're queued up to get in. Did you bring a weapon? Not yet. I'm going to just check it, actually. Pierce. No, what have we done wrong? Jeez Louise. That was close. Yeah. Okay. We'll have to try it again. Is there anything we can do to increase the pierce at all? Just to try and like save that from happening again. Let's have a gander. That was really close, wasn't it? 202. So we've still got weight. I can't add any more blade though, can I? Save weapon design spear. Why is it not letting me delete that? Okay, fine. Yeah. Save. Sick. That looks rubbish, by the way. If I increase the length of the candle, does that increase it? Oh, don't make me reset it. You're making me reset it, aren't you? Let's put that one in, and then can I? Yes, I can change it there. That's cool. Cool. So I can't add any more blade, I don't think, because then it'd become a glaive. Yeah, so that's not an option. Do I have the weight to add that heavy handle on, that heavy guard? Because if I did, that'd be a fixer. Actually loses pierce. Why does that lose pierce? That's weird. Okay, whatever. No, so I can't do anything there. If I made the handle bigger, what does it do? Right, we get a little bit more pierce here, so let's make the handle a bit bigger. Still a spear look. Can we go 200? I think that's a full stick. And it's 211 there. Weight's fine. Let's do that. Right, let's make another one quickly. Who expected that at the end of the episode? Not this man. Not this man. Okay, cool. Yeah, loved it. There was a couple that complained that like the set list wasn't as good as the wanted as good as the wanted. Like they didn't play one of my favourite songs, which is Spillway. But I was just like, you know what? I got Monstrance Clock, which is a really nice song. It's a song that like a bit like the Beatles come together. It's just it was a song that I've always wanted to see live because I always imagined it being like a highlight of the gig, just singing with people, all singing come together at the same time, you know, and take that as innuendo or whatever as well. But you know, that's kind of the fun of it, I guess. But yeah, it did not disappoint. I was very happy. And anything else? Our lass loved it as well, and the lads loved it who came with me to Manchester. So that was really nice to see their enjoyment of it as well. Because I sort of know that I knew that it was going to be a good gig anyway, you know. But they didn't know how they were going to feel about it, I guess. So yeah, our lass preferred it to Sleep Token. Can you believe it? And then her mate didn't, so but whatever. That's all good. We're all different. And I bought tickets today for something. Oh shoot, I'm not looking. I bought tickets today for another show in London, actually, for next month. I've not actually told our last. Well, I have. I asked her if she wanted to come, but I told her it was in September. It's not. It's at the end of this month, and the reason I did that is so I can surprise her just by turning up at the house. And it's for the band Creeper, who I have mentioned on the channel before. Absolutely incredible album that released last year. One of my favourite albums for a long time. And yeah, so I'm off to see them at the Coco Club, I believe, in London. So it's quite a small club. I think it's 1,000-ish people. 1,300 people, something like that, which is about the same size as my work. So gonna go and have a sing along to that. And the thing that swayed me to say let's do this was because I can't afford it. The thing that swayed it was the fact that they have they're playing Sanguivore in full, which is this album, which is just insanely good. So I was like, you know what? Let's experience it. Let's spend money and go enjoy myself. So yeah. Hopefully I can get the time off work. My boss is great. I'm sure it'll be fine. Sick. There we go. That's that one done. And then this one. I'm making money in reputation left, right, and centre, by the way, on these videos. Which is really cool. Yeah, sorry they want an Inzoi video. The series isn't doing as well as I'd hoped, so I don't know whether to carry it on or not. Or just move on to something else. Yeah. Or maybe wait for an update, I think, more than anything. Sick, heating furnace, let's go. This is all heated up. Let's quench this in the water. Ready? Quenched. Oh, nice. Okay. 96, I'll do. I mean, hopefully this is fine. Obviously, we do lose a little bit of like percentage on Pierce and everything and quality each time we mess up these things, so we'll have to see if this will do it. But I suspect it will. I feel like this time we give ourselves enough of a barrier. I know that one of you said about it before. I think it was Nova. Had said like, be careful because you'll mess up if you don't give it enough. And you was right, man. You was right. Emerald 200 or 196. I think these are 200 anyway, aren't they? I'd assume so because we can't get any bigger. Wood length 196. Yeah, wood length 196. Yeah, so it is. So let's just stick this in. Sick. Sweet. And hilt decoration. Let's go. Let's see if which one's going to be lucky for us. That should be lucky for us this time. Hopefully it's lucky for him so he can get his hand in marriage that he wants. Let's go. Bosh, 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 bosh. Could do with getting something that improves our quality on that actually, because I wonder how much this affects the quality. It's such an easy thing to go over on this. It really is. 98, sick. Cool. So tomorrow night, I'm filming this tonight before I do my AEW stream on Wednesday night. And the reason for that is because tomorrow night I'm going to Skeletor record release. So I'm off to a midnight opening for Skeletor, the new Ghost album, which is coming out at midnight. And at midnight, the record player's going on in the shop that I'm in, and we're all going to listen to it together and have a dance and have some cupcakes, and then all come home happy at 1 in the morning. But I love that idea of like celebrating that, like old-fashioned style. That's what we used to do, Cut rate 200, total weight 2. That is fine. Sweet. I mean, that went down a hell of a lot again, but there we go. It is what it is. Right, let's give him this weapon, shall we? There you go, Mayana. Hey, Grim, did you bring my weapon here? Please take a look. The man examines it, swings it once, twice. Oh, great, Ramu. I'm really so saddened this time. I'm deeply saddened because I have to tarnish this magnificent piece of art with the dirty blood of Lord Garlic. What a masterpiece. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you helped me, my friend. It's a great honour to carry the weapon you made. Well, it's not a problem. Thank you for everything, Grim. I'll ask your permission for now. I need to prepare thoroughly before fight day. Farewell. See you later, mate. See you later. Well, there we go. Another happy customer on his way. Sick. Do we empty this thing out? How much have we got in? I bet we've got loads. Let's just make some big pommels and guards. Sick. Let me just reset. Let's do what pommel takes a load of metal. Do. It'll be weight, won't it? I need something that's heavy. Sick, something like that. And handle's fine. And guard, we want something heavy, which is something like that probably. That's probably the heaviest one. It's 1.8 actually. Surprised how heavy that pick is. Anyway, yeah, cool. And then blade, that's fine. Blade point done. Start, nice. We're just going to pour this out and stick a few of these in the bin ready to rock. Whilst I've got it in my memory. I'd rather do this now than save it till next episode. If that's okay, so it'll be a little bit of a longer one. I hope you don't mind. Sick. Yeah, so I'm off to the record release. Now, some places have a stamp, a special stamp that you get. I think these have a special seal that they're putting on the record. So just to say you was there at the very first time. And I think we're going to camp out because there's some mystery presents and stuff like that. So very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. So very happy with it. So looking forward to that. And then... yeah, Friday will be my first night off. I've been to sleep early today because when I stream, I try and sleep a little bit so that I'm a little bit fresher and I'm not knackered for work the day after. So, yeah. These will be handy for random weapons I need anyway. Way, missed it. Sick. There we go. Nice. Let's pour out another one. And I don't think it's cheap because it's quite... Obviously, the alloy is quite gold-based anyway, which I think is what increases the price. But look how many we're getting out of this. If we'd kept the normal guard bars, I would have been here for days, I tell you. So, yeah, looking forward to the record release. I think I am going after work-ish. I might go get some food or something and risk not being the first person in the queue, but that's fine. That's fine by me. Sick. Let's go. Lovely. My work had Francis Rossi on tonight as well. I didn't get to watch it, but I'm very proud of getting that one into the venue actually. Worked Status Quo many times over the year and did really well, so really happy with that. Sick. Let's go. Right, what's next? I came back today at work and had 150 emails. I've basically, and I've been away like just the bank holiday really. Like, are you kidding me? Got rid of a bit of the junk and mate, I didn't even get through all my flags. It was just so busy. Just so busy. But it is what it is, eh? It is what it is. So here we go. Yeah, and my boss was off today as well. I was really missing her. I was like, oh god, I wish he was here so I could just easily catch up on stuff. Well, we got a crab. We got a broomstick. Can we have a crab riding a broomstick for the thumbnail? Probably. Probably. Right, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, do us a solid, leave a like, and if you haven't, I'll see you in the next one. I mean, maybe. Or maybe you just stop here. I don't know. I don't know. But whatever you're doing, have a great day. Thanks so much for joining me. 236 again already. Are you kidding me? Look at all this good stuff we've got as well. My goodness. We are doing well. We need to send them up to the Holy Wars at some point as well. I think that's going to be what happens in the next episode. Look, that green bar's ready to rock. That could be the next episode. Until then, I'll see you later. Ta-ra.